I'm going to show you how to make your own paper tube puppets. Using just toilet paper rolls and a few other simple materials, you can make your own cast of characters to put on a puppet show. Meow. You will need toilet paper rolls, scissors, a glue stick, things to color with, markers work best, and some small scraps of colored paper. Taking your first toilet paper roll, you're going to draw 2 lines going down the length of your tube, about 1.5 inches apart and 1 inch deep. Now, using a horizontal line, you're going to draw across the back of your puppet, connecting those 2 lines. And using your scissors, you're going to cut along those lines to cut that shape out. That tab now sticking up will be the face and the front of your puppet. So at the back of your puppet, draw a line going down and then a horizontal line going across till you get to about where the face is on the front of your puppet. And do the same thing on the other side. These will become the arms of your puppet. So with your scissors, cut down in the center back and then across until you get to the front of your puppet. There's one arm, and do the same thing on the other side. If you accidentally cut too far, you could use a piece of tape to reattach your arm. Now, to make your head less of a square, you're going to trim the corners off of the top to make it a little bit more rounded. And it's looking more like a puppet already. So now we're going to add some features. This one is a person, so I'm going to give it eyes, a nose, a mouth, and a little shirt, and maybe some pants, and some little fingers, and sleeves. And now I'm going to use my markers and crayons to color it in. And now I'm going to use some of that scrap paper to pick out some hair. Now let's go with red. So I'm going to cut out a half circle shape, whatever shape I need to fit behind the head, so some of it's peeking out so you can see it. And I use my glue stick to get that in place. I'd say that looks pretty cute. I could leave it just like that. Or if you want to take it a step further and have some more hair sticking off of your head, you could. I'm making 2 almond shapes to add on my puppet so they look kind of like pigtails. If you wanted to go a step further and make it more complex, you could even add little bangs. So I cut a rectangle and then I make a little fringe with my scissors. Again, you don't have to get this detailed, but you can if you want. You can make your hair look however you'd like. You could even cut a piece out of a magazine if you don't have any construction paper, or you could just color your hair on your puppet. Now, I'd say this one looks about done. It's ready to become a puppet on my hand. Now I'm going to make another one so that my puppet has someone to play with. And I'm going to decorate it a little bit differently, but the construction will be the same. Let's give this little puppet person a different hairstyle. So starting with a small rectangle, I'm going to make slices with my scissors to create a fringe. And let's stick that on top of his head to see what it looks like. A little kooky, but I like it. You could even give your puppet a little haircut. And now they're ready to play. Hey, what's going on? Oh, not much. Want to make a puppet show? Yeah! If I want to make an animal or a different kind of creature, I could cut the top of the head a bit differently. I'm going to turn this one into a cat by adding 2 triangle ears on either side of the head and cutting them out. And on this one, I tried cutting out a little gap in between his legs, and he still stands up. So now I'm going to draw his features, little cat eyes, a nose and a mouth, and then I'll add some pattern and color. If you need something extra, I could use a scrap paper to draw a tail and cut it out, and fold a small tab at the end of your tail to put the glue on. Squeeze it in place against your tube, and it's all set. Now your puppets are ready. You can put your 2 puppets on your hands to act something out, maybe something from your favorite storybook or something from your own life. You could also operate your puppets from above on a tabletop. Oh man, I'm so glad you're finally here. I know, I missed you too. Thanks for watching, and remember, every toilet paper roll has the potential to become a puppet.